Okay, YouTuber. Oh, let me get a microphone on for YouTuber. And let me know if this audio is good. Okay, you guys on YouTube, is the microphone okay on YouTube? You sound good on YouTube? YouTube, hey YouTube. Hey YouTube, you sound good YouTube? Hey, does YouTube sound good? YouTube, iTube, we all tube for YouTube? Ah, nobody's on YouTube. Where's YouTube? Maybe everybody's on Facebook. YouTube. Ah, YouTube. Can you hear me okay? Does it sound good? Come on, go get some wine. Does YouTube sound good? Please, 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 baby, please. Please, baby. Does YouTube sound good? Hey, does YouTube sound good? Let's see what's that. Yes, it sounds good. Great. Well, tonight we're going to have a wine session because we all love to wine, don't we? Oh, I can't make enough money. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, nobody wants me to do this. Oh, whine. Well, stop whining. Because now we live in a society where you don't have to whine. We have so many things you could do for free. Man, when I grew up, I've written over 100 books. I have 2 New York Times bestsellers and so millions and millions of copies. And man, it was such a hassle to get a book published, to get all this stuff through the system, and all these fat cats are in the way, telling you what to do, and won't give you money, and nobody will pay attention to you, and all that kind of stuff. Well, it's changed. The whole world has changed for authors or anybody with an idea. It doesn't matter anymore because you can publish it yourself for nothing or less than $20 if you don't like the computer and you don't want to do anything at all. All you need is less than $20 and you'll be published in the biggest bookstore in the world. I mean, I was so excited when I got in Barnes & Noble. I was so excited when the little neighborhood bookstore came in. But now, see, all those bookstores are closing, right? And now Amazon is the biggest retail, I think is number 2, second biggest retail in the world. The guy in China is. And you could get your book on there for free. And it's all with the computer, and you don't even have to know how to use the computer. You don't send a manuscript. You don't. If you can type, you have your book into the biggest bookstore in the world for free. Here's where you go. Okay, I'm going to send you the links to, and either later tonight or tomorrow morning, I'm going to put these links in an online. I'm going to put them in YouTube and also on Facebook. And I'm sorry, Periscope. I don't know where to put text on Periscope. So you got to go to YouTube or whatever. And it'll be in this one that's titled "How to Self-Publish Your Book and Get it in the Biggest Bookstore of the World." Okay, here's the first web link. kdp.amazon.com. kdp.amazon.com. That's Kindle, the Kindle books. But see, that's the electronic books. Okay, so that's what's taking the world. You want to do hard copy? There's other people that will do that, and they'll even there's things out there now that you could just put hard copy when you make a sale. So you give them the same thing you do for Kindle, and then they'll print it out and sell it when somebody puts up the money, and you get a little piece of that money. So that's another way to do it, but that's just hard copy. Why do that? You could do this on Kindle for free, and then you figure out how good the book is, and I'll show you other places to do that. Okay, now so you're on the Kindle and you say, oh my goodness, I can't even read all that stuff. It's so hard. I don't like the computer. How do you people do this stuff? Oh, I knew I couldn't do it. Don't worry. You could do it. Quit whining. Just stop whining and I'll show you how to do it, okay? You go to this place called Fiverr, Fiverr. They're illiterate and they don't know how to spell Fiverr. Fiverr.com. Okay, now this is where you can get, help real low-cost help from all over the world on stuff you need, like getting your book published, okay? So you need that book published, okay? Maybe the first thing you do, God, I need an editor, okay? Well, what you do on Fiverr, you go into the search bar and you just put edit manuscript, okay? And I did that too, and I'll send you the links, what I got. And what you'll get is literally hundreds, dozens and dozens of people that will edit your manuscript for you. So all you have to know how to do now is type out the words, the sentences, or whatever it is. You're writing your book, you have to know how to do that, right? So you're typing it away. Okay, so you send that file to one of these people. You know how much they charge? What's the name of the website? Fiverr. That's what they charge, $5. Some are a little bit more, so if you're really snuffy or fancy or whatever and you want to charge, you pay somebody $20. There's people there that said do that. But even if you're wrong, so the $5 person is all screwed up and sends you back a bunch of garbage, you waste $5 and you try one of the others. That's why what I do when I go down is I hire 3 of the same people, see which one are best. So I'm losing $10, but it beats trying to evaluate everybody. So that's what you do. Okay, so now you have your manuscript edited. Oh, wait a minute. This Amazon website, that's a little complicated. How the hell do I put this on there? Wine. How do I put this? Oh, I can't do it. I don't know how. I don't have a computer degree. Don't worry. Quit whining, okay? Here's what you do. You go back to Fiverr and you search for this. Create a Kindle file. Okay, that's what you do. Just create a Kindle file and pop, it'll come up. People, and then from all over the world, man, countries I never even heard of, that will help you do this for $5. You're going to be drunk before the time is over, somebody says. Yeah, that's right. Depends on how much whining I have to do. So that's it. So now you got, you got your manuscript edited. You got it into the format that is all ready to go into Amazon. And these people will do it for you. So you don't even have to know how to do that. Maybe it costs you another $5. Big deal. Create a Kindle for $5. That's what it should be, not $20. But I always plan for the worst. It's easier. Then I'm surprised. So now you have the Kindle up there to say, oh, but before you send it up, hey, I need a cover. Right? I need a cover. Okay? So you go back to your Fiverr and you put in there book cover. Create a book cover. You want somebody to create a book cover. It's like Google, but for real inexpensive help. So somebody there will take your idea, give you a couple samples or whatever for $5. You want to be a big shot and pay more? Yeah, somebody will charge you 10, 20, 30, 40 if you want. But it's better to hire 3 for $5 and see who's really good. So that's it. So now you have everything done. You typed out the manuscript before you even thought of publishing. So you took this manuscript and you said, okay, hey, this may be editing. You found editing help for, real cheap, $5. Okay, hey, I need a cover. Okay, you found somebody on the cover, do a cover for free, $5. Hey, I don't know how to put this on Amazon. And they do it. And now, after that, so within a day, you're on Amazon. It's clicking away if anybody finds it and sells it. You decide the price, put it on, and you're getting royalties already. Now, see, I mean, the whole thing is not over then because you have to get people to buy it. But at least now you have the credential of having a book, being an author of a book that's in the biggest bookstore in the world. You want to see my book? Okay, go to Amazon, put in my name, and you'll see the book I wrote. So that's what you do. Thank you, Manuscript, Fiverr, and put it all together. You're right. And so now you have a credential, right? And you even know it's all spelled right, no typos, because you had it edited. Now, there's another couple of things I want you to know about easier. I mean, the real trick in all this is really what you do after that if you want to make money at it. And that's a different issue. But once you have this, now you could use it if you're already selling something. You know, maybe you're a consultant and you have this idea, so people could now find you, and you have a book that you could talk about. Now you can get on talk shows because people, hey, he's an author. Here's a book, or she's an author. You know, so now it's a business card. So you have a business card all for free on your ideas, you know, and that's what's neat. Man, you couldn't do that. My generation went on writing books. I wrote 100 of them. Yeah. Yeah, and it took forever. Become an author on Amazon through Fiverr and help you put it all together. That's right. That's what you do. Okay, here's another thing you want to go to that I think is an interesting thing. This guy, I have an interview with him, a video interview, and I'm going to send you the links on this so you watch the interview. The guy who started this website for authors, and what he does is get publishers out there too. So it's a place for authors to put their work and have publishers look at it. So maybe you can hit the big time, you know, but already you're published. So who the hell cares? Yeah, but now there's maybe, you know, a big one. So publishers and agents look at this all the time, and also they analyze it. They have a machine. We have computers that do everything. Computers are analyzing manuscripts now. So they put it through their machine, you know, it's a spaghetti maker or whatever the hell it is. And it's free for 30 days, and then it's $5 a month after that. So you can put it in there, see what the machine talks about it. I'm not really clear on a whole lot of things they do, but then people in the industry are looking at this all the time, looking for deals. So this means that you don't have to go out and find a publisher, an agent, and things like that. And you may not even want to do that, because the most you want is that book and sell it. You have a place to sell it. Now you can market it. You go tell people, yeah, just go to Amazon and put me in, and you know, it's only, you know, $19.95 or whatever, and you're getting most of that money when that comes into Amazon. Now, you don't have to worry about Amazon stealing. They got more money than God. They're not going to steal your $15 or whatever. Okay, now what I've also put together, and I'll put these websites on here tomorrow, is people I've interviewed in the last few years who made money getting money for their book before they even published it. Yep. So here's a guy who was turned down by a whole bunch of publishers in New York, went on the internet on crowdfunding and got $32,000. He didn't stay home and whine, did he? No, he went out and did something. Yeah, that's right. He's not going to whine. Maybe, let me see. Every time I say whine, maybe this is like a college frat house game. And you say wine, you got to drink wine. Okay, we'll start slurring soon. Okay, so that video, you'll see this guy. And it's a fun book on comedians. Now here's another guy who is sort of more of an egghead kind of thing. He wanted to write a book on urban fairy tales. Nobody would talk to him. Yeah, urban fairy tales. That sounds like, you know, fake news or something like that. You know, no. So he went out on the internet and got $5,942. He didn't even have the book yet. Didn't even write it yet. Yeah. And that's the way to do it too. So $5,942. Okay, here's another guy had an idea for a book. Okay, and I'll send you the interview of him because he's very, you know, insightful about how he did. He got $35,000 to do his book before he did it. So why go your hat in your hand? These publishers who don't know anything. This is with crowdfunding. You go to people who are buying books and say, "Hey, you want this? I'll bring it next year. Give me $50 now." And he got $35,000 worth. Yeah, that's the way things are publishing now. So that's why I think so many things are changing in the world. You don't have to sit there and whine. You just have to start learning how to use the new system. Okay, that's another one. Okay, now here's a photographer. So many photographers, you know, are scrambling. You know, they're really, you know, tough. It's a tough artist's life being a photographer. So he went out and got $17,000 to do a photograph about images in England. Wow, who would have thought? And it's not from one publisher. It's not from one fat cat. It's from the crowds on crowdfunding things. And that's it. See, that's where you have a better chance talking straight to consumers. I mean, that's what, you know, why Trump is doing so well. He's cutting out all the eggheads and smarty pants in the middle. Just talking to folks on the street in their language, you know. And that's so that makes it possible now. See, before you couldn't. It was these fat cats who were the gatekeepers that kept, you know, where they had to give you holy water to be in the bookstores. Nonsense! I don't want to whine. I want to be in the bookstores. So now you can be in the bookstores and the biggest bookstore in the world, which is Amazon. So here's a guy, an ex-YoYo champ, didn't know what to do with his life, and he raised $6,107 to fund a photo book of San Francisco. Now, doesn't that sound great? Okay, now here's another link I'm going to send you for how to find your local small business development center. Because as a new author, or you're writing your own book, you're worried about, oh, what about the legal stuff? Could I write off my house? What about lawyers? Hey, am somebody going to sue me and take my children away from me or something if there's something wrong in this book? Yeah, all this kind of crazy stuff goes through our heads when we do something because we're smart, but we're too smart. We overthink too much stuff instead of just doing it. We sit around and whine. Oh, I don't think I should do this. Whine. Oh, I'm afraid something bad will happen. Whine. So just do it. And here's their website, America's, AMERICAS. I've talked this a lot before. Yes, you can publish anonymously. You can even publish naked if you want. Somebody asked if you could publish anonymously. America's SBDC. Okay, so that America is AMERICAS. And then another SBDC.org. And you put in your zip code and you'll find the local people for you, and they'll help you with any legal problem, you know, management problem, tax problem, any kind of technical problem, whatever, even a debt problem, you know, they'll help you with. And that's available for you. So that's right. Now you don't have to whine anymore. Oh, I can't get my book published. Oh, I don't have enough money. I don't know anybody. Oh, whine. Whine. Okay. Let me stop now.